This is Mr. Wilcox. This is the third orientation video. In my class, ELD4, we use two curriculum, the EDGE and the Writing Revolution. The EDGE is our primary curriculum, and these are some of the stories we will be reading. A passing grade in this class is 60%, which is a D-. To exit the ELD program, ELD students must pass the access test. The access test will be given on January 21st and 22nd, 2026, this January. Required to pass the access test, you must get a 4.2 composite, which is overall, and a 3.9 score in the literacy, which is reading and writing. TRW has 36 skills. It uses explicit writing instruction. It will use the stories we read to teach written and spoken English, and it will prepare you for the access test. So this is called a rubric. WIDA is another way of saying access test. So this is how students writing will be judged in the access test. Now, what I've done is I've taken this and I've summarized it into this little table right here. So these are basically all the things right in here that your writing and your speaking actually will need to pass. So what I've done here is I've got all 36 skills. This screen is 1 through 18. And I've color-coded it, and you can see that the different skills cover all the different requirements in the color chart. That's 1 through 18, and this is 19 through 36. If you come to class, if you work, if you master these skills, you have a good shot of passing the access test. I want everyone to pass the access test. If you read the material and do the material in the EDGE, and you do the written TRW skills, I've given you a good chance to pass the access test. No promises, though. I wanted to talk a little more about the electronic devices. No cell phone use is allowed while out on a hall pass during class time. Cell phone privileges must not interfere with students arriving at class on time. Any student who repeatedly violates the cell phone policy will have his or her phone confiscated and lose the privilege to carry the cell phone in school. The parent will need to collect the phone during school hours and discuss the potential disciplinary action. Absence from class. Students are responsible for all work done in class. Daily assignments can be found at all times at the top of Google Classwork in the daily agenda and objectives. A reminder, there is no food in this class. There is no food allowed in this class. Students found eating in my class will be asked to put the food away, to clean up after themselves, to babysit the vermin in the pictures that arrive looking for dropped food. Repeat offenders will need to throw their food away. That's the end of this orientation video.